You know, and actually you were up above. I'm going to unfog some more of the map. You might actually have time to go there. There's actually another room in here where, if you were comparing this to, say, the
I see.
if you're comparing this to the wormwood, this would be like where the wizard was on the wormwood.
Okay.
We can always swim back down. I think.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna grab enough stuff that we got our hands full that we can still swim, and then we're gonna hightail it.
As long as all the bad stuff is dead, Mulgromere and Jinshe can go back and Mulgromere can go back and forth all day because he can hold his breath.
Yep. And we're not out of air bubbles. I think Mulgromere has the spell, and
he does. Yeah.
And then Grimsby probably has a few more castings. So
Grimsby has 7 castings per day.
Okay, and he's cast 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so a smaller group come back down and loot some more. So yeah, we're going to take our first trip back up to the surface. Make our way to the rope and use the rope to help us ascend.
Okay. You make your way back up. Give me a... Everybody make a swim check. We'll see if anybody has anything that's absolutely...
I have a racial. I will take 10.
You have a racial. You can take 10. Remember, you get a +8 on swim checks from having a move speed. Or
yeah, that's on there.
Included? Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jin's swim check is 28, including the racial bonus.
Kahren gets a 25.
Lee gets a 31. So like a champ. Like a champ. And then Black Dog. Gets a nat 20, 29.
So Kahren is the one who ends up struggling trying to climb this rope / swim. He ends up being like late on the way up. He does know when the air bubbles pop. He ends up holding his breath. Like, he doesn't get surprised by, like, he doesn't actually get out of the water before the air bubble goes away.
That's cool.
He held his breath. You felt your spell go down while his head was still underwater as you guys are getting up on the boat. I'm going to turn off the vision layer. So you guys make your way on board the ship. Pablo is there. He's looking kind of with nervous excitement. Did you find it? Did you find it?
Can I make a suggestion there, first mate?
Oh, is it get some rest and heal up? Because I like this. It's just...
Maybe you should...
You get like a little clap on your back from Hida.
Maybe you should secure it down below, in a safe spot. Maybe in Karen's trunk. The puke trunk.
I puked so much in that trunk.
Yes, that's where we'll put it. He points at some other sailors. Grab that, put it in puke trunk.
Sure.
What the fuck am I doing it for?
One of the tattooed pirates, as well as one of the other crew, similar to the crew of the Wormwood, will take the strange item.
Are we going back down there? There's still a whole boat full of things that we could probably grab.
Oh, give me a minute. Mulgromere is going.
We have right to salvage on it. Damn straight, we're going back down there.
Horrible ghouly things down there. You didn't want to get kissed down there.
No kisses.
There is no guarantee that there are no more of those things down there.
Kahren is casting his weapon of awe is being used to turn into a heal spell to help Mulgromere with his 43 damage. So, 20 healing.
Holy shit. Thank you. I can get
If we
to
go
that.
back down there, we should be prepared to face the darkness again.
20 damage.
Oh, it was... And I grabbed him and took his rib. Karen's holding up a rib. There was a man, he was in the hat and he was looking at people. and he was giving them the oogie eye, and they were going to kiss Mulgromere, but then Hida swung in and whapped that lady's hands off.
I do not think that it is wise for you to keep that body part. It was undead.
Mulgromere is going to heal himself the rest of the way with an extract of Cure Light Wounds and a Cure Light Wounds from his Oracle.
Jinshe, do you have a yes, on the healing. Jinshe, do you have sense motive?
He's been reading people. Yeah, +9.
+9? Give me a sense motive roll.
21.
In this sort of chaos where everybody's kind of doing one thing and people are running around and Karen's yelling and Mulgromere's casting spells and people are taking stuff, Pablo seems very interested in what you have to say.
Interested in what Jin has to say, or what you guys
Yes,
have to say?
when you're talking about undead and ghouls and things, and he is paying attention, and he obviously knows what those words mean. Many of the humans don't understand the risks that are around them in the day-to-day life.
We should be very cautious should we return here to continue our salvage. The ship might very well be an entire ship of darkness. May I ask a question of you, Pablo?
Of course.
How many souls upon your ship at full capacity? How many went down with the boat?
Probably 50.
And Jin's gonna actually ask Mulgromere, did you have a count of the numbers that we killed?
It wasn't fucking 50.
2, 3, 7, that's 11 there.
Maybe a dozen.
12, 13, 14, 15 including the captain.
15 including the captain.
Says Lee, 14 int. I'm sure you can count.
140 IQ, can you count? Yes, you can count.
That leaves a considerable number more. They might have been beneath deck or in some of the other chambers. I am low on power. The sun I must bask in the morrow. Oh, are you guys done yet? Yells Ganzorig from the crow's nest. That ship's getting pretty close.
It's getting pretty big.
Oh, yeah, it's getting pretty big, pretty big.
Okay, I will go very quickly and I will look. Money.
Well, we're cracking open. I think some people are cracking open this chest to see what we've got. We've got 3 magic items. Do we want to push our luck? I gotta pee. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna make a good decision.
I also need to... Mark, entertain the stream. I have to give the dog his meds.
Oh, okay.
I have to make that vet bill worth something. Holy shit.
I've been there, believe me. Yeah. Here's a little bit of a life advice for maybe younger viewers. If you think about getting a pet, make sure you can pay the damn vet bills. Okay, because they're more than people bills for stupid shit. So I think it actually does cost more for well, actually I know for a fact it costs more for a cat to have a tooth pulled than a human being. Like twice as much. It makes no sense. What do we have? One thing about being a player in this game is I don't know how many of you are aware of the channel point system. Our regular viewers are, but I accumulate them just playing. So I have at this point 263,900 some channel points. So Marty has asked me not to just flood the other games with hero points and villain points because it really disrupts his game. But I'm just saying I could. And every now and then I do pop in and just, yeah, we're going to throw a villain point at these guys because whatever. Usually it's in response to them throwing a villain point at us or hero points. Depends on what they're doing. Sometimes I've been saved by hero points from guys from Titan's Gift, for sure. Oh, and just for fun, a recommendation for a movie maybe some of you have not heard of. It's called Late Night with the Devil. If you are a fan of the possession genre, it is not an exorcism film, but it is a possession film. And I would not describe it as frightening. It is at best disturbing, but I went to go see it with my brother, and we both enjoy horror movies. And there are several points in the movie where we were just like, "That's awesome." It's just so well made, and it's different. It's the concept behind it's very different and very cool, which is not something you see very often these days. Anywho. Do we have who's with us tonight? Oh, and seeing as I've got nothing to do but give movie reviews, I went to go see Monkey Man as well. I was disappointed in that one. It was I saw all these reviews where it was like, oh, it's the best. One of them was that it's the best action movie in a decade. Hard disagree. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't terrible, but the shaky cam. Good God, why are we still using shaky cam? It's just, I can't see anything. What's going on? I don't know. Why are you doing this? How is this a directing style? And then the scenes where there is no shaky cam, it's pretty damn good, actually. But by then, it's kind of a too little too late kind of thing.
What's going on?
I'm giving movie reviews while you guys are away.
So all the warriors are out of rage.
Okay.
Or have like a round left. Let's see, that one went 3 rounds, so Black Dog's got 3 rounds of rage. Lee used 1 in the previous fight. He's got 1 round left. We've got none of our first level spells. And Jin's out of channels.
Okay, then.
I think my recommendation, first mate, is to convince the captain to go move away. We have what this other ship may want.
I know we have the thing that we came for, but there are more things. And if we leave the more things, that ship is going to get the more things.
But isn't that ship vulnerable if it's just sitting there while it's looting the other things?
Never look at another ship and think, oh, that's an easy target, okay? This is a big mistake, okay? This is a mistake my captain made.
But if their looters are down there, wouldn't that be the perfect time to strike?
It depends on how many they send.
Jin seems to be just interested in the decision you're gonna make. He doesn't.
Look, I know I am first mate, but I'm not deciding to attack another ship.
Black Dog's already pulling up his temple, and then he's barked at a couple people to drag the raft into the boat.
Okay. Pick up the anchor. Start. Drop the sails. We'll start moving. I'm going to be back and forth real quick. Leave a rope over the side.
Oh, you're gonna go?
He's going to go while everyone gets the ship ready to go. And even if it starts moving, it's not going to start zipping right away. You'll have time to catch up, grab the rope, and climb up.
Okay, Black Dog's not leaving his sword down there.
No.
Okay.
Pull that up for sure.
Okay. But he could definitely tie a grappling hook onto the other end of it and then throw that back in. Okay, so Jin and Mulgromere are jumping back into the water.
We're gonna have another quick look at shit.
They're throwing an air bubble onto Jin.
Yeah, we'll ask for an air bubble.
Mulgromere will give him an air bubble.
And Black Dog has raised up his sword and is putting just a regular grappling hook end on the end of the rope and then chucking that back down. He'll chuck it out to get it over the hill. And then he'll sit near the bowsprit.
Well, no, all the piratey
along with Lee, and they'll just wait. Let me check to see if there's any buffs. So Mulgromere, there is a buff that from Jinshe. You never got a chance to cast this during the fight, but he's going to cast Magic Weapon on your Nodachi.
Oh, that'll be helpful if you come across any more of those things.
And wow, I have a feeling the Ghostbusters ghost thing that we fought is now on our boat. For extracts, can you give away the potion and they hold on to it?
Do you have infusion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Like that's how its rules is written. Yeah.
Okay.
Rules as intended. I think the answer to that's actually no, because it was like game-breaking action economy stuff.
Sun Wu's gonna come scrambling down. Ooh. Mulgromere, 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 Mulgromere. Trick this.
What is this?
Allow you to see invisible things.
Oh.
Also, if you
Okay.
concentrate, you might be able to see things that are beyond.
Well, let's hope I don't see anything like that down there.
Yeah, he's not making you sick. He has infusion. I double checked. All right.
Yes.
And then he's going to give you a. You don't carry a shield, or you have a buckler,
He has a buckler, yeah.
but you can carry shield on your own, right? Like
Yes.
you cast shield on your own.
He used an extract for it.
Does he have any more?
No.
Okay, he's giving you a long arms and a shield.
Oh, okay, thank you. Look who's a useful little monkey.
Oh, Vanaran, not a monkey. You've got a monkey. You should know the difference.
Okay, I call you Chum Chum too. Okay.
This pained look and folding onto his tail, like this dejected look from. Like he just shaking his head, like not cool.
Kahren is going to pet Sun Wu, which may make things worse.
Yeah, he flinches. He doesn't like. He scrambles back. He goes and hangs out with Ganzorig instead.
It's joke. What?
I thought he would like a scratch behind the ears. Have you ever? It actually feels really nice. Something not just dogs like it. What?
Black Dog's just there with the rope. He's ready to like. If you give the rope a tug twice, I'll haul you up.
Yeah, I can help out with that too.
Okay.
I will be the backup hauler-upper guy, because,
He just puts enough slack behind him so that we've got
hey.
strength and more strength.
Yeah.
Jin has gone
This is
down
the-
into the water.
The ultimate tug of war.
We're going to pull you up so faster than you can swim, that's for sure.
All right. So we're gonna.
Protection from evil is no longer running. Bark skin 10 minutes per level should be. Vine strike is
still going.
not. The new air bubble will re-up light. Vine strike lasts minutes, I think. We never got to use it. All right. All right, Jin's gonna. Can we get a fervor from Kahren on Jin?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't realize Jin was hurt.
He had 3 damage still.
Actually, Mulgromere's going to put an air bubble on himself, too, in case he gets fucking paralyzed again.
Paralyzed while you be holding your breath is just so mean. We couldn't have made those, like, it was too far away for us to swim down there.
Yeah.
Without swimmers. And even then, yeah, combat took too long. We had 7 or 8 rounds of combat times 2 would be 16 breath points. Most of us don't have 16 cons.
Nope.
Plus the several minutes to get down there. Yeah, like spells are needed for this. All right, Jin and Mulgromere will go swimming while the boat's getting ready to leave.
Okay. You're just investigating the boat.
Yeah, we're going to have a quick look in the, I think, captain's quarter again.
And that upper...
And the upper area.
Okay.
We're going to do a quick loot and scoop and get back to the ship.
Loot and scoop. Loot and scoop there. All right. So, give me a percentile roll, Mark.
50.
50. All right. Give me a D4, Marty.
3.
3. Okay. All right. So, move yourself around the map as you're investigating the different areas.
Thank you, Marty.
First was the captain, you said? Yeah,
Yeah.
Jin is following Mulgromere.
Okay.
Casting detect magic periodically and making it so that everyone could see.
So in the captain's quarters, you do find a couple of pouches and an extra hidden, what looks like maybe like a jewelry box. A very feminine jewelry box.
That'll work.
So we had the ghost captain's gear. We had a chest to begin with.
Yep.
And then I'm not sure what else we grabbed.
You grabbed the ghost captain's gear, a chest. There was a small case with intricate design, and then here you have what is a jewelry box, and 2 small pouches.
2 pouches. Okay. Okay. We don't really spend time looking at exactly what it is. We can sort it up top.
Yeah.
Okay, where you go from here?
Yeah, up to the, I guess,
Okay.
castle.
Here you find a wouldn't be. I don't think it's 4 because it's at the back. This is the back of the boat, back of the ship.
Stern castle.
Ooh, I'm just gonna do one.
Oh, that is the back of the ship. Yeah.
So in this room, you do find some it'd be geography charts, or it'd be ocean charts. You do find some what looks like research sort of equipment. There is the stuff to
like alchemical equipment, or
it's more like scraping tools. It's like it would be appraiser's kit. It's like a masterwork appraising tools.
We'll take that for some gold at least, even if no one wants to use it, which I think we will.
Mm-hmm.
There's stuff here to like. There's some inks that might still be good. A lot of the parchments and stuff have been like destroyed by water. There's some obviously somebody was doing writing here.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
18.
18. There's a
27.
27? Okay. Jinshe, you found a weird brass frame that looked like it would be for a picture or a painting. Mulgromere, apparently this it was disconnected from itself. You see a painting of what looks like Pablo, but as like a much younger man, in like a pip helmet and khakis in a weird jungly environment.
Ah, we'll grab that too, because now we have questions.
Give me a D4, Mark.
1.
There is a magical writing implement in this room.
Ooh. I will sell this to Chum Chum too.
Jin just nods. He's more interested in how you humanoids interact with each other, and if calling each other names is how you do it.
If making fun of each other is part of it, then
He can learn. He can learn to troll.
we're going to get called knuckle draggers so soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you go from here?
Have we found enough, or shall we press our luck?
One more room.
What I'm interested in, perhaps, are the better armaments. Surely some of these men had weapons.
That would be down.
Also likely where the darkness is.
Well, you are the priest of the light. I'll let you lead the way.
I remind you, I have no more power left today.
Yes, but your faith is so strong, and he pats you on the back.
All right, Jinshe is going to use his spirit shaman spirit magic to detect undead.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not opening up any more doors. We are scanning the boat, pointing down. It's a 60-foot cone.
There, and it's blocked as per. So it's like
1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or
Okay.
dirt blocks it.
You catch an aura down there. It's based off of hit dice. It is there's a holy bejesus. There is a strong aura of undeath down there. There is definitely an undead aura in the bowels of the ship.
A single one?
Yeah, you're sensing like one potent aura.
Okay. We're gonna scan. Yeah, we're gonna scan the boat. It takes its concentration up to a minute per level, so we can thoroughly give the boat a good scan. And do we have a sense of where in the boat this thing is?
It's midships below deck. You also since you spent some time, like swimming back and forth with your spell, it's actually like following you below deck.
Apparently, it is. The darkness follows the light.
Okay, so new plan.
We leave it here for the. And we're touching air bubbles to talk.
Yeah.
So you're really close to the flickering tongue.
You're spitting on
Okay,
each other
I'm
while
going
you're
to talk
talking.
from the side.
Perhaps we should leave the darkness as a surprise for the ones that will. The other ship.
Look how quickly you learn our ways. Yes, precisely. And then when they are weakened from fighting this thing, we hit their ship.
I do believe that was Lee Hida's plan. Are you taking credit for it?
I added a new part, so yes.
see. Okay, he gives you a nod like you taught him a valuable lesson.
Kind of how inventions work. Put a clock on it. Done. It's totally new.
Are we leaving now?
Yes, let us leave.
We didn't find anything interesting on the top part of the boat.
So you said you were looking for weapons.
Yeah.
They do have falcatas if you'd like them, which are
The masterwork.
D8 20 times or D8 19 20 times 3 slashing weapons.
They are exotic weapons, though, aren't they?
They are exotic, and they're like your classical. It's like they're in the heavy blades group, but they're one-handed, and they are
1920
exotic.
times 3. Interesting.
Yep. Yeah, they're like one of the exotic weapons that's actually worth having. There are 3 masterwork ones,
Okay,
and
we'll grab those.
and
Yeah.
10 non-masterwork ones that are rapidly disintegrating in the salt water.
I think we'll take the masterwork ones.
Okay. Give
then-
me
And then as we're swimming off the boat, we're gonna double check the bodies.
give me 1 dex check each, like a 1 d20 roll.
A dex check. Oh, our D20 roll? Okay.
Like not dex check, but
8.
Oh yeah, do we actually eat any of the Google bits or whatever? 6.
Okay, yeah, you're not interacting with the undead in any sort of horrible way.
We will glance at the ghoul ladies. Like, did they have anything on them? I don't think we looted their corpses.
So the ghoul ladies were quite nude.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
19.
19. Okay. There were 5 ghoul ladies. Okay. You find 5 hairpins.
I assume they're jewelry. Yeah.
The jewelry.
Okay. I just
Each worth 20 gold pieces.
hey, that's at this level.
That is treasure.
Yeah.
Okay.
They all seem to have similar design.
Yeah. All right. I think I think Jin's had enough. Going back up towards the rope.
Okay.
He'll give
All
the rope.
right.
He'll give the rope 2 tugs, and he'll just see if they can outpull the 25 and 20 foot swim speed.
All right. Okay, so Karen's got a 40-foot move speed. Hida's got a
30.
30. Black Dog's got a 30.
Yeah.
All right. So to outpull the swimmers, they would need to be able to effectively run back with the rope. Let's go for a combined strike. We're going to do a strength check. Karen will aid whomever, Lee or Black Dog.
Black Dog's gonna aid because Lee is the strongest.
Okay,
Just standing there strong.
Karen, I think he's just a man, so his aid, his mutagen is still running, so that. Okay, Karen super aids,
Okay.
So- +3 aid.
You want to give me a d20 for Black Dog?
Sure.
He does not aid. He does not hinder though.
Does not hinder.
It's his gimpy leg.
It's his gimpy leg. Other leg, load the other leg.
And the strength check's 29.
29. Okay, you don't outpace the speed of
Okay.
Mulgromere. They do outpace Jinshe.
Okay. So they pull Jinshe up to the surface.
And Mulgromere crested before he was able to get ahead.
That's fine. Jinshe will use the strength of those 3 men to get above, and then reach down, and one of his coils wraps around your waist, Mulgromere, and lifts you out of the water and puts you onto the boat.
I'm not the baby. Next time, give me your hand.
There's no quip from Jinshe. You know that he is very strong in the snake bits.
If you want to pick me up with the coil thing, That looks like fun. Just saying. Is that for the opportunity? The hands, coily thingy, whatever. I'm way more easygoing.
You should remember to listen to the orders of your superiors, lest you be crushed by my coils.
Yeah. Did he threaten me? Okay, yeah, I won't be. Don't get crushed. Got it.
Jinshe recognizes that Karen. Has Karen thrown away the rib yet? Or does he still have it?
He was told to throw it away.
Yeah.
Kren currently doesn't have the rib.
Okay.
It's Jin looking for the rib.
Yes. Did you
Pablo,
Did you?
Pablo has the rib.
Why are you keeping a piece of that horrible thing?
Curiosity.
The undead that were down there in the vicinity of the idols seem to be regenerating. We would not want this creature to regenerate while we are sleeping, now would we?
Do you think it could do that?
Yes.
You hold out your hand.
Yep.
He'll hand you the rib.
It is now fish food.
So I have a question. Why does this young man look so much like you? And he puts the painting down.
Because that is me. It's like, it's not particularly. I was an adventurer in my youth. I was hired to acquire the idol.
And that was your ship?
No.
That was not your ship. You just decided to take a painting of yourself from when you were very young on this voyage with you? One you have said yourself is not particularly flattering.
Hey, he does kind of look like a goober in the painting. Like, it's one of those, like, an academic, their first day in the jungle kind of painting. It's got sunburn and pasty skin.
Before any of the real hardships.
I did not. The ship was hired by my employer. I was also hired by my employer.
Sense motive. I don't think my sense motive is really high right now, but we're going to try it anyway. No, my sense motive
And to
sucks.
which lord do you pay homage? Jinshe is 12, because I can't roll more than d6s.
18.
No one of consequence.
That is an evasive answer.
Tell the snake what he wants, says the captain.
The backside of the snake moves, or of Jinshe moves closer to to Pablo, kind of like wrapping like a quarter of the way around him.
Van is taking notice. He's kind of inching his way over. I am on contract through the King of Gold. It is not all it sounds to be. It is one of the provinces in the Jade Kingdom. There are internal struggles within. They pay good money for expertise.
And why have you spent your life looking for this artifact?
It allows one to conquer death. That is a most noble cause, wouldn't you say?
You wish to prolong your life through the use of such a thing.
That is a potential use. A short-sighted use. I am old and I would give much for my youth back. True. But it has secrets within it. Things don't behave properly around it.
I see.
We should return it. My employer has appropriate precautions to keep it safe.
And our chest is not an appropriate caution?
Oh, I'm certain your chest will do fine keeping it safe.
Jin looks at Mulgromere and then looks at the captain. He's done interrogating.
I take it you found no other survivors?
No, not underwater.
They were all taken by darkness, undeath. Mulgromere was almost taken, but his light still shines upon this world, rekindled.
Yes, thanks to these fine warriors. If we can teach them to sail, they'll make some fine pirates, Captain.
I'm not insulted by that. Well, it's good that we've built some trust here. You know, brought everyone together. Functioned effectively as a team, as a family. Family's important. He puts his hand roughly on Pablo's shoulder. So,
Jin instinctually looks over at Van, like understanding.
that is where
Yep.
Potts is kind of looking.
Yep.
So you say the King of Gold, you say? One of the provinces in the Jade Empire. We're sailing east, not west. How long this king been looking for it?
By,
He's got a lot of gray hair, sir.
by appearances of the painting.
Quite some time. Oh, then it'll keep. Maybe the price will go up. I'm pretty certain that's how antiques work. Yeah. Good friends, good family. Let us know what it does. And if somebody keep an eye on the chest to see if it does any squirrely nonsense. In fact, I think I got a job. Captain Potts is going into the back cabin. We are going to go get a friendly little fellow who's not particularly been playing super well with others recently.
What would Brian Gaetano do?
What would Brian Gaetano do? Here we are.
I ordered some food, so that's why I keep on looking at my
That's all right.
my cell phone. Because sour candies were cutting it for dinner.
Sour candies. Empty stomach plus sour candy equal. All right, Gaetano. you've been they've been feeding you like minced meat, but it's like dog food styled minced meat. Like it's the odds and ends, and it's not salted or spiced in any way. It's just kind of the
The food is good.
uh, if you were a dog, it'd be awesome. All right.
Where's Katana's actual
I,
token?
I was looking for it. Need to find. Katana, where'd you go? He might not have made the trip.
Oh, that's possible.
He might.
I'll put them down. Gatano.
He might still be on Wormwood.
Form and.
Sorry, Mark, a character's in the tiny box for the rest of the campaign.
And your other form's a human, Mark?
Yes.
All right.
Let me know if these come through, Adam. Just
where
the
you
north of Gatano on the.
Oh, I see. Yep. All right. We're in the middle of the sea. There's a ship coming. Maybe not the right time for this. Gatano, your cage is brought out. You put on the deck. There's a weird old man that you're looking at. He is old. All right. Last time we tried to handle chores, it didn't go too well. Mr. Gatano.
All you can do right now is yip.
Hey, your cage is opened.
He slowly slinks out, head down low, like a bad little doggy.
Someone who's watching from afar, but he does bump like Ganzorig to have a look. Whoa, what's with the fox? It's not a fox. It's a kitsune. Ooh.
Does he still have the little shackles on his?
He's got the little shackles.
He sits back like a people and holds up his
the captain is making like a motion of growth.
He's like,
For fuck's sake. He undoes the shackles. Grok is basically standing there with the cage in two hands.
okay, he will
Donkey Kong.
transform. Well, I guess all the way into a human. He must go to the hybrid form first, because he will look like his captors. Oh, I don't know why he keeps moving. Oh, hey.
All right. We found a chore where you can contribute to our happy family.
Oh, I'm so happy to contribute. I really am.
That is so easy that I think you'll do it.
I can do it, Captain. I can do it. Captain.
No charm in the crew.
But my charm is natural.
We're not going to make you swab anything, or tie anything,
Katana not good at swabbing,
or pick anything up.
Not good at picking. He got a bad back, you know.
Cleaning anything.
Not good at cleaning either. His eyes ain't so good. Doesn't see stains, you know.
We need you to watch something.
Oh yeah. Katana good at watching. Oh yeah. Oh.
All right. So we got a chest.
Okay.
Down in the hold.
Oh.
You are going to watch the chest, and no one is going to interact with it. Right?
Well, if that's what the captain wants, that's what the captain get. I promise you that. On Gatano's little heart, I promise you, no one's gonna mess with your chest.
Hey, the fox is a person.
Jinshe looks a little agitated. I imagine snake people and fox people don't get along too well.
All right. Get yourself cleaned up proper. I know you've been licking yourself for the last couple of weeks. And you will be alternating with, and then there'll be a pair. There's like 3 of you that'll be alternating. You're in charge of watching the chest. Grab some grub, get clean, begin watching. This is our friend Pablo.
Well, hello, Pablo. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You will look very old. Are you going to die soon?
Probably.
That's what I said. Gatano's little heart is breaking now.
Pablo here is not allowed near the chest.
Oh, no chest for you, Pablo. Mm-mm. I'll break your face. like he knows how to fight. Anyone with improved unarmed strike knows that this little man is not punching anybody out.
Ganzorig,
Yep.
give me a survival check.
Another one of those? Yep.
Yep.
That boat is almost upon us, isn't it? $16.
You were like paying attention to the kitsune and the stuff going on, and they brought up an artifact, and it looked weird, and
Sunwoo's been up there chit-chatting.
who's been up there chit-chatting. You turn around, it's like, ooh, if you want to not have a fight with that boat.
Whoa, Captain, that boat got really big on the horizon. Wasting a lot of time if we want to run away. Jinshe says, looks at Mulgromere like, do we tell him of the plan, or that there's some big
That is
undead?
great. There's terrible undead down there. When they stop to check and see what's left, they will find surprise.
Is that when we turn around and hit them?
Yes, that is when we do our tactical unretreat and smack them, with, of course, our great leader, Captain, leading us to victory.
My boots are plenty clean.
Who are they? This is Black Dog.
Pablo, this is you to tell us who's chasing.
Well, he's asking Mr. Potts, but also
Yeah.
Pablo. Black Dog's not interested in attacking boats for no reason. Lee suggested it because it was like the right thing to do tactically, and he's a little naive. Like we're supposed to be pirates, and he's not really sure what he's asking for. I do have a question. Is this an age of complete savagery where we would kill every single person aboard, or is there like an age of chivalry / swashbucklery thing where
There is.
You gotta leave some
the-
survivors to spread the stories of how
yeah,
vicious.
but how like,
Piracy is all about
or do
branding.
we just not know? Like, do we not know we're all from different cultures, or
There is honor among thieves.
yes?
It is a thing.
Okay.
There is a complete reason why, like, Mulgromere was absorbed into the crew with that crew, like that sort of interaction.
Yeah.
Not unusual, but not every group follows the same rules. As in, there are basically different flavors of piracy. The more imperial piracy is going to be much more copacetic to merging of crews and this sort of thing. In the Joknam region, you know that there's certain like the Joknam have like 2 different levels of piracy. There's like pirates, and then there's like scourge cannibal boats that you don't want to interact with.
Got it.
Like there's the
So Black Dog
you know,
3, who is on that boat? Are they worthy of our ire?
Or are they cannibal elves? Because if that's the case, fuck that.
Then we should slaughter them, says Black Dog.
they should not be cannibal elves. That tribe should be long dead. Wait, archaeology is the study of things long past.
Black Dog exhales when his question isn't being answered.
Sails up! Hoist the sails! We're raising anchor! Get this fucking thing on the road! Not on the road, on the seas. Wasting tide! He's yelling, and then it gets like the crew getting the boat moving.
Let's sea dogs now!
Okay, all the non-sailors, I think, are going below deck, bringing the fish and people below deck, leaving room for the sailor folk to go. We also used all of our rage and spells and powers and shit, so going below deck for a while doesn't sound so bad. Even Sun Wu is gonna like duck below. Ganzorig is gonna stay up there in the crow's nest.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to grab the.
And I need to grab my food, so I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, the fish fight was pretty fun. Where everybody was trying to
Yeah,
go fishing.
I saw that one. I watched it on. I'm already put it up on YouTube pretty quick. So.
Yeah, the battle for sashimi. Sushi fish.
Oh, you could have called the game Ghosts of Tsushima.
Ghost of sushimi. Just being attacked by memories of tasty fish. Well, hell, it's really easy to turn sashimi into a weapon. You just wait about 6 hours, and then it's that is a bit of a problem. I don't know if you've ever seen like the traditional sushi stuff. It shows up in some like travel blogs and stuff. Like the really, really old style sushi.
No, I've not.
It's like take a fish and bury it in the ground for a month.
Oh God. There's some foods. It's like, how did anybody figure out that shit was edible? Because I wouldn't try that.
Stroomringer or whatever the like the Icelandic stormstring, like it's pickled herring, but it's like just the rankest thing. Like you're not allowed to open it indoors.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, no, it's like no, you're not supposed. Like if you're in a boat, you're not supposed to open it.
Yeah, perfect example. Why would you eat that?
Why would you eat that?
The only explanation is I'm literally starving right now.
Well, so some of it is like spam. I like spam in one. Like, there's one recipe that has spam in it that I like, and that's it.
Okay, yeah.
And it's like slices of spam in Chinese hot pot taste absolutely fine.
Okay.
Now it's basically you take your spam and then you boil it in like spicy oil, right? That very
It doesn't taste like spam anymore.
it doesn't really taste like spam anymore. It just becomes a salty meat texture, right?
Yeah.
But it's like spam was like invented during like my grandpa's life. You know what I mean?
Was it a World War I or II invention?
Yeah, it was a war invention. I think it was World War II. Spam.
Canned meat. There we go.
Just tin of meat. Invented 1937.
Yeah.
And it's like because there's like corned beef and stuff, which is like spam, right? Like it's it's like another sort of canned meat thing, but it is just such a weird.
Yeah.
Although I have to say that there are some recipes from my childhood that, you know, um, my my grandparents really like head cheese. And it's, I don't know if you've ever had head cheese before.
No, no, that's not for me. I don't think.
It's like pig brain jello.
I don't.
It's chopped up pig brain suspended in like gelatin made of the brain. It's like and they serve it just, you just murder it with vinegar before you serve it. It's just like this horrible, slimy, vinegary thing with chunks in it. And it's like, oh, you just spread it on toast. Oh, you spread it on toast too. What's the last vinegar anything you spread it on toast? And it was like, this is great. Like best case scenario, it's a vinegar, like it's a mustard sandwich. It's like the best case scenario. And it's, oh, you get used to it. It's like, but do I have to really?
Yeah, that's not an appealing quality of food. You get used to it.
Get used to it. You just get used to it. There's the well, and part of it too is like nowadays, if you want that, it costs you more. Like,
Oh,
because there's no supply chain, right?
no, no one else wants.
Nobody's like, oh, give me the pig brain with like the goo that goes around it, so I can chop it up and make a jello. The dose of vinegar.
Not a lot of people manufacture that, huh?
Yeah. This is, it's just, that's not one of those things. Yeah, there's other stuff that's actually like super good. And when I say super good, I mean like just in a traditional sense.
Mm.
If you fed it to someone and you didn't tell them what it was, they would never know. Cow tongue is one of those things. Just getting that outside layer off is really important. the fucking cactus that grows on the outside of a cow's tongue. But yeah, like again, it's one of those things where we used to use that to like fortify chili.
Yep.
Like just increase the protein content in it. But now it's like we every once in a while we will still do it, but it's like it costs more than just buying an extra pound of ground beef.
Yeah. So why would you do that when you could put something more tasty in there?
Something that you don't have to like. Well, you take it, you dice it, then you pulverize the crap out of it, so it's tender, and you, or do you just throw the thing you're sticking in there? Just throw another one in. Yeah. Slow cook will take care of the rest. No, I've been looking at it's like old recipes. Every once in a while, I go through a kick of like I want to eat a recipe from like 16 whatever.
Okay.
And some of them are glorious. The one of my favorite ones is I can't remember what it's called, but it's a oh hey Fox, we're just talking about food. No. The crew of the Promise just liberated a very icky looking statue from a wreck. Here I will zoom in on the dead man's lament. This was an artifact that's being sought after by the Gold King, who runs a province within the Jade Empire. And the dead man's lament is this horrible little statue. Pablo apparently was a slightly higher rank or more important on the boat than he sort of originally led on, as they found in a set of like master's quarters a painting of him. Additionally, there was some weird interactions with undead crew on the boat. There were weird pseudo forms of greater undeath aboard the boat. So yeah, now we're waiting for Marty to grab his sandwich. Which is taking more than a couple minutes. Yeah, currently the crew of the Promise is sailing away from the place where the El Pez sunk, in hopes to not have to interact with whatever weird ship is headed their way. They've used up all their time, so they've made the decision that they've used up all their spells and all their magic, and they want to go to sleep.
Yeah, today is no longer a good day to fight.
Yeah. The last thing they did do is they did intentionally leave some undead in the shipwreck in hopes that the whatever boat is following them will investigate the shipwreck and potentially have a bad time. In fact, the goal being to attack them while they're investigating the shipwreck.
I'm having a bad time.
Contingent upon them being worthy of attacking, which hasn't been answered yet.
Yeah, the ship looks like it's all like ragged fucking sails and ships falling apart. Maybe we just leave them to die at sea. 'Cause
This is the ship. So it's not. It's a highly neutral looking ship with neutral looking colors. It is black and red, and in rather good nick. Yeah, just the meteor swarm the boat on the way by. It's the drive by. It's the sail by. What I was mentioning about the onion there's a recipe that's like a 400-year-old recipe where you just take an onion and you bake it like a baked potato. Like next time you do baked potatoes, take an onion in the skin, like with the paper on it,
mm-hmm.
and just stick it in the oven for like an hour and 10 minutes. And then you take it out and you cut it in half and you put a blob of butter on there. And it's really good. It's like, yeah, you do a lot of things to onions. Oh yeah, Fox. There's a couple of channels that do like historic food, and the onion one is one that I've done that, and now every once in a while, whenever I do baked potatoes in the oven, I throw an onion in just to, because it's just so simple. You just eat the onion into them. You plunk it down. It's ridiculous how good some really basic food stuff is. The other thing being like old UK recipes where they would it's like birch bark used to be used as a spice. You like recreating Roman food? Yeah, there's some interesting ones. There was a I saw on one of the food channels a Roman era lasagna dish, where it was like not a lasagna. It was like a stack of pancakes with like fish in the middle. Pancake, fish, yogurt, pancake, fish, yogurt, pancake, fish, yogurt.
Sorry, the text from the place saying that they're almost here was not in sync with reality.
It's all right. Fox is here. We explained what had gone on today. I talked about head cheese because...
Awesome. Hey, Fox.
All right. The crew has set sail. A bunch of people head down below deck, and a conversation, I'm assuming, continues about whether or not the people who are following would be some people who you want to attack.
Yeah, he never gave us a straight answer.
No, he called them mercenaries, he thinks.
So I think these are all the non-sailors.
Black Dog.
Katano's not a sailor.
He's supposed to stare at a chest.
I'm on the chest washing duty, so you can't have me doing nothing else. Nuh-uh.
Oh, this is
And
Sun
by
Woo.
the way, the malnutrition I suffered in the cage has affected my ability to keep my eyes open, so I might need an extra helping of some yummins. Okay.
Oh, they let you out. Oh. Lee's a sailor. He can go.
Monkey man.
So, when you're a fox, you can lick your own butt, right?
Well, that is my ability to do so.
What's that like?
I haven't never licked my own butt.
Yes, you have. I saw it. You did kind of while you were sleeping a little bit. You kind of scratched your butt with your mouth.
Listen, shit tosser, I'm not taking this abuse from you.
Oh, careful!
Yeah, being a primate.
He's got some really potent charms.
Very kind of you say so. Perhaps someday I can regale you with stories of my childhood. They are very charming. But right now, I have to watch this chest for the captain.
Okay.
Watching the chest.
All right. The dead man's lament is currently being put in the puke chest. The puke chest is being cleaned first before they stick the.
Why does this box smell so bad?
First, Kahren was in there for a long time, and then Kahren got seasick.
Oh.
Oh, that thing
I was in there for a long time. I could have.
That thing looks creepy.
Yeah. Look at this.
Before you lock it up, can I cast a spell on it?
On the box?
Yep.
Please do, says Pablo.
Okay, when you say it like that.
He is watching intently.
No, the captain's orders were to not have anyone manipulate it. Close the box, please. Was Jim?
Yeah, what he said. Shame on you, monkey man.
That's not my fault.
It's obedient. Get nowhere now, breaking all the rules.
Someone goes across the room and is eyeing you evilly, pouting, playing with his own tail.
Kahren will flick the box closed after, see you later, creepy guy. Fluke.
Sorry, I'm just downing pizza. If you wonder why my camera's off,
That's fine. I'm assuming there's something. People might take screen caps of stuff untoward and Photoshop in thingies.
The extra sauce on the pizza makes it really messy.
All right. There is a tattooed pirate and a non-tattooed pirate that are part of Gitano in charge of staring at the box. Gitano is still in the room at this point as he's cleaning up and getting ready to protect the box.
So how do the mercenaries know that you're after it? Is it because it took you so long to find it? Somebody else wants it?
It's highly... Any scholarly group would be interested in such a piece of history. It is very valuable. Any museum, church, scholarly institution cabal, archmage's circle, sanctum, even a noble would want it in their foyer. It. I assume they're simply mercenaries,
You assume
potentially archaeologists.
you don't have any enemies, rivals.
Uh, what did you say your name was again, young man?
I didn't. Answer my question.
One does not reach my age without having found rivals. It could be a rival of mine. I've outlived most of them. If it were a rival of mine, it's most likely an elf.
These cannibal elves you mentioned?
No. The elves. There are elves in the northeast. Scholarly. Inquisitive. They also dig into their own histories. I traveled with some in my youth.
Huh. So they're all as old as you? This is Black Dog out probably never having met any elves.
Probably far older. There's a group of scholars that I worked with as an apprentice. The painting your friends found was taken with them. Back when I was a young man,
I see.
making mistakes.
Huh. Black Dog's not really interested in fighting old men. So tell us about these mercenaries.
Mercenaries are what you call pirates whom you hire.
Yes, but the ones on that particular boat. How should we treat them?
I'm not certain how to answer that. Carefully?
Black Dog's not getting what he wants out of this interaction. Ah.
You're gonna have to be rough with him. He don't want to enter you.
He'll back off the old man. The old man's not interesting anymore, at least to Black Dog.
I apologize. I'm not of more help. Does Black Dog have sense motive as a skill?
No, that's why he's 10 okay. Wisdom 10. He didn't get a straight answer. He babbled about old men.
Gatano has it.
Okay.
Jinshe definitely does.
Yep.
Of course, when you roll a 1, it's really not.
Oh, the D6s are striking us again. 17 for Jin.
17? It might be that he's old. He's describing things but not giving all the information he knows. He's also a hired scholar. He's old, so he does probably ask him, like, who are your rivals? Yep. It's like, if he's any good at his job, he would have a bunch of rivals.
Any help that you can... Any assistance that you can give us will be enlightening, like the sun on a clear lit sky. Right now, we are under the cover of clouds when it comes to the people on that boat.
I also don't know who is on the boat. I have suspicions.
Suspicions are better than no knowledge. Who is most likely on that ship? who would most likely know that you met your end? Or that your ship met its end at that spot?
If the fates have it thusly, it would be a crew hired by Shariva.
And who is Shariva? Okay, Black Dog was pacing, he wanders back over. Who is it?
Yeah, who is it? Tana pulls out a knife and immediately almost drops it onto his foot.
Shariva is an elvish archaeologist, probably 160, 200 years old. I apprenticed under her.
An old woman. Ah. What skill would it be to figure out that elves are long-lived?
Knowledge nature?
Okay.
Knowledge
28?
local? 28?
Oh, excuse me. We should be very frightened of elves. What, an old woman? No. Elves. You're half-giant, right? Yeah. Well, you probably live longer than a human. A little bit longer, maybe? So? Elves live like 6 to 10 times your age. 200 would just be an adult. That's stupid. It doesn't make it not true.
At a glance, she would look to be a young, maybe middle-aged woman at most. She is a caster.
Even more to fear. A caster that has centuries to learn, centuries to wait, centuries to plan. That's not good. If there's an elf caster on that ship, maybe the captain should know.
Last we interacted, she had access to the fifth circle.
Not the fifth circle. Fifth circle of what?
That's worrisome. Very worrisome. I only have access to... He's looking at Katana. Not the fifth circle.
We're talking about circles of spells, right?
Jin, there's a slow nod. Jin knows that if he prays, he gets things. He does not have any ranks in spellcraft at this point. Because 10 int is not a lot of... You want that 3 ranks of acrobatics first.
I have the second circle! And if I am athletic and potent enough, and I challenge enough foes to competition, I will have the third.
I have seconds as well. So she more than doubles us in power. But I don't think that works that way. She is much more powerful. I think it's more of an exponential versus a linear progression.
I have the second circle! She could travel great distances, assuming she had... Her primary focus was elvish magics.
Ooh.
She was... her focus was to try to find the purity of the mythal that allowed travel. To bring back the old ways. That was a long time ago.
So what's her interest in the dead thing in the box? The creepy thing in the box?
Mastery of death was one of the aspects of magic that elves had mastered.
So there's an elven witch aboard. Black Dog's been like figuring out. Can she be killed with steel?
Yes.
We need to cut her down quickly if we get into a fight with her. They're very... He's looking back at the katana. Witches are bad.
Yeah, damn them witches.
Oh, really? What about warlocks and sorcerers?
You know, you don't trust them warlocks, that's for sure.
No, you don't trust the warlocks, that's for sure.
No. And them drink mixes, nuh-uh.
Alchemists. Yeah.
No, yeah. They're full of lies, is what they are.
No, they're exacting formulas.
Lies and fibonacci. Fibonacci, that's what they know, fibonacci.
What? You're making things up at this point.
No, the magical lies, that's what you got.
And the Fibonacci.
Fibonacci. That's what they meant.
Technology.
That sounds right to me. Fibonacci.
Yep, right there. Orange, hairy, fecal flinging Fibonologist.
I am not. You are. You're the shape changer.
Everybody see me change shape. That's not a fib.
No.
I change shape. I don't. It's not an illusion. It's what I do. I change shape.
Who's orange?
You're orange.
Sun was just giving you like this look, like you can tell he wants to say that you're also orange, but Sun was nice. Like he doesn't want to out you as like the fox person.
Mm.
Kahren is trying to scratch behind Gotano's ear. See how he interacts.
Gitano is not going to try to stop him, but his leg starts to like thump on the floor. Little father.
See, it's okay. It's okay, Sawu.
They call me monkey. Fox.
I will be bear. Bears are cool. Fell from the sky.
Sometimes humans call me snake.
Do you know why?
Yes. We share some of the same attributes and physical features. I assure you I am not a snake.
Yeah, tell that to one of my people. I'll make a bluff check for 29. I am a human. What would you think otherwise?
I am a human. Just like all the other humans. With the water boy accent. Would you like some quality H2O?
And there's a curious cock of the head. There's a curious cock of the head from Jinshe. I'm gonna go tell the captain what we're up against. Fifth circles are bad. They're like could poison our boat. Make as well die.
Maybe you should tell your boss first that there's no man, and he can tell the captain. And he knows he's poking.
Sure. Whatever. Okay. Someone lingers for a minute, like making sure that they're not saying anything interesting.
If we are being precise, Mr. Wu, it would be at least fifth circle. I have not spoken to her in some time.
Oh, great. Sixth circle? I don't even know what sixth circle smells do. It's been a long time since I've taken that test.
They open doors.
Captain!
There's a bunch of yelling.
Yeah, I don't know if he runs into Mulgromere or the captain first.
Okay, we'll say Mulgromere.
Mulgromere!
What?
We finally got some information out of the old man down there.
Okay, it better be good. You! I said hoist that! Hoist it! What did he say?
The most likely enemy of his that would be following to find the old thing that you stuck in the box, the creepy thing,
Okay.
is an elf lady who's a caster. And last time, decades ago, when he saw her, she was casting fifth circle spells.
Well, that sounds bad.
Yeah.
Does she have a name?
What's her name again? She's, yeah, he's